Welcome to Kent, Ohio, and Dick's Stadium, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. And while to some it may seem like a small blip across the college football landscape, this place has been the home to legends like Lambert, Edelman, James, Holtz, and of course, Saban. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Rice Owls, taking on a team from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football. Golden Flashes will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Rice Owls offense will get the first possession of the game. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
A strike downfield. Turns it on at midfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Off play action on first down. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Looking for a man. It's Ortega. He makes the connection.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on the line to his wide receiver.
Quick strike complete. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The Owls are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw it again. Got his man on the right. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Looking to throw on second down. Finds his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on third down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Kent State's offense will go to work for the first time. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Coming after it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. Wants to throw. It's Roy. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the golden flashes get it past the sticks. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll give it to him again. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. The golden flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Right back to the well. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Offense set on 1st down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to pass, it's Ortega getting some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive yards.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Moving out of the pocket. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And come on now, O-line, you got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Running back goes in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. At the 45 on his way. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
What a great run there. On 3rd and 1 situation, though, David, that has got to be demoralizing for a defense because they were packed up close to the line of scrimmage, expecting run on that one.
They're playing aggressive, but great offenses have the ability in predictable situations like 3rd and 1 to get first downs.
They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Looking for a man. It's Ortega. Using the quick game. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. Give to the running back. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pulls it in. It's Santos. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
That makes Rice 6, Kent State.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Quickly complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They feed him again. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up a 5. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Wide out in motion. Looking to throw, it's Roy. Lets it fly. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They'll leave it with the lone back. Nice move to keep moving. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Owls. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Kent State, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. Makes a move. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. He's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Trying to find his man on first down. Got his man quickly. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Timeout, Kent State.
Dropping back, it's Roy. Fires complete on the crosser. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Zings it complete to the right. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot. As is going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dick's Stadium.
Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the golden flashes, moving quickly to the line. They'll go right back to it. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. A lot of urgency for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Trying to escape and get it himself. Get as far as you can and then get down. Don't take that hit. The golden flashes will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Looking to pass. It's Ortega. Skips away from pressure. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the first down himself. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Trying to get to it. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Running to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Roy. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Grab behind the line. It's Cole. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Owls!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. They'll run this play from the pistol. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw, it's Roy. Throws to the wideout. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the golden flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Slips through the line, and the returner will be
To the 40.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They'll give it to the back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll try the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Peppers. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. On the move at the 30. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Back to pass, it's Ortega. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Cole. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
23, Kent State 3.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Release to the back. It's complete. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Golden Flashes want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback on the keeper. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. All wideouts, no backs. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He's right on target. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Now from inside the red zone. It's complete on the right side. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. got his man out of the backfield. They made the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And into the end zone. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
It gets closer and closer to the end zone right here. You know what's coming as a defense. The offense has to be physical, and they were. And the back knew exactly what he had to get to get 6.
Getting set for the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice-Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by just 2 over LSU. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Wide receiver shows motion. Smart move to keep it on the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. To the air. It's Ortega. Makes the grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Flushed out of the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Golden Flashes want to move quickly. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Oh, he makes the catch. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They're bringing heat. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Here's the handoff. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
And then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.